Let's see who our second match of the day gonna be. I just fought a Deontay Wilder. Some pretty good boxing for an inside fighter with Ali. I should have recorded it.
We've got high hopes for this
Who
contest.
y'all think
These
this
two
is?
fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me,
Eddie,
former world
huh?
champion Johnny
Well,
Nelson.
let's not underestimate our opponent.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, known as the Beast. 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying. Eddie Hall, the Beast. And he's straight from the tune of Newcastle, UK. And Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion. Just, of course, famous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Newcastle under Lyme.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. The straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell sometimes.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Tried to score with a jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That straight hurt him.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Throws the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
If you have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter, you've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that end of shot power.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. That jab had to hurt.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Defense is not an option for these two. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Misses with the straight left.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You know the scorecards are going to be, and the world's strongest man is staggered. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like,
The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas. So the referee says he can continue.
the corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall now. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It happened. You saw it.
Dang, his stamina was 26. That's crazy. All right, well, that's one win. Let's see if we can get another one. All right, here we go. Who y'all think it is? I say it's gonna be a Wilder player.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny
Tyson Fury, I
Nelson.
do bad
Looking
against
forward to
these
this one,
fighters.
Todd.
Apologize
And now it's time for the
about the bad
tale
mic
of the
quality.
tape.
I'm using the
Tyson
PlayStation
Fury.
stuff,
He is a whopping
but
206
we'll
centimeters
get better
tall
equipment as
with
we
a
move
reach of
along. So I'll probably be
260.
quiet
And they'll be
most of the
facing
fight. But let's get
the
straight to it.
Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This
bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtain.
And there's the bell to start the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
A perfect counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. As bad as... They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. No rest for the weary. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These two were made for each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a counter shot. You don't want... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. These two are the perfect dance partners. The straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about...
Hey, y'all seen him mixing them up like a bucket of chicken just then in that round? I know you've seen it. Let's get straight to it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Jab not finding its target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an attack. They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, push.
And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
8. Come to me.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Both men step back for just a moment. Defense is not an option for these two.
Look at me. Focus. Focus. Breathe, relax.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This is the heavyweight division. One punch can end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can't, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Just missed with that hook. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Hey, win some, you lose some, right? Can't win them all.
5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
It's not over till it's over, but that knock... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And he is
Yo, I didn't
forcing him
even
to
do
take
that,
a
man. What the
knee.
hell?
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Yeah, something going on with the game, and I didn't even take a knee. It forced me to, and now this right here happened. Man, I swear that always happen, man. But things was looking bad for us. So I guess, luck was on our side right there. He said, but that ain't stopping us, man. We on to the next. So I always have problems against the Tyson Furies, the one that actually know how to box and move around the ring. The Larry Holmes, the Riddick Bowes, basically everybody that got a longer reach than me.
What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Damn it,
Riddick,
speaking of
Big
Riddick Bowe,
Daddy,
man.
Muhammad
All right,
Ali coming up.
the system hate me
This
tonight.
bout
Let's see
is
if we can
scheduled
get
for
it
8
though.
rounds of
One of the hottest. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Defense is not an option for these two. The right hook just missed. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Insane action.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe. Listen to me. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much. You're not tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
No rest for the weary. Straight right just misses. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
That right hook catching air. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get that oxygen in you. Come on. Focus. Just relax and breathe.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. And that right jab just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Both men step back for just a moment. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is that he punched himself out. These two are the perfect dance partners. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you gotta get some before you get in close.
No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, this is the time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. That left hook just missed. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this?
Get your legs back, ride it out, ride it out.
Has he weathered the storm?
Got caught sleeping.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You all right?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's plan B time. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Well, we ain't starting off to no good street, boys.
You
So
heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
A
just gonna end the
knockout victory
broadcast
and one of
there.
the
We did
biggest
our best.
surprises of
Tune
the year.
in.